The line of boilers that Propel has is for commercial and industrial and institutional use. The smallest boiler that we have is 350,000 BTUs, and if you don't know what that means, it means probably a building that is at least 10,000 square feet. Basically, companies, institutions like schools and municipal buildings are a perfect target market for us. Anybody who's burning oil, most companies, municipalities, schools that are burning oil don't want to be. Oil is imported from another region of the world, whereas biomass is sourced locally. If you look at the past 10 years, the energy cost, the cost of wood pellets delivered on an equivalent basis to oil, the payback for one of these systems is excellent. These systems are carbon neutral, and the fuel is completely renewable. So not only is it sourced locally, but it's a renewable fuel. So weigh that against importing foreign oil and sending our dollars overseas versus supporting the local economy with a fuel that is completely renewable, carbon neutral, and cost effective. If you look at the past 10 years, fossil fuel prices have fluctuated wildly, and almost for that whole period have been well above the price of wood pellets on a delivered basis. Our pellet boiler systems are over 90% efficient, and most of the systems that we're replacing are 70% efficient at best. So not only is there a price differential between the pellets and the oil, but you get a huge boost in efficiency by replacing an older oil system. Basically, it all depends on the relative price of fossil fuels in the future versus the price of pellet fuel. But if you look at, we sort of use $3 oil as a bogey because most of the people we sit down with want to use that number. The cost of pellets on a delivered basis versus $3 oil per gallon oil delivered yields a return on investment of something like, and it varies wildly, but something like 4 years. The pellets are 100% compressed wood, so they might have an image that you're somehow manually feeding the wood into a burner, and then you have to manually remove ashes from the back end, and the system produces smoke. That couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, the front end of the system is completely automated and controlled by a computer. The ash produced by pellets is about 0.5% by weight of what you put into the system. That's way lower than any wood burning stove or even a chip burning system. New England Wood Pellet is our parent company and is the largest manufacturer of wood pellets in the Northeast. The company's been in business since 1992, and it's got 2 manufacturing facilities and a third is under development. We're also undergoing major expansions at our 2 existing plants. It just gives us a very strong foundation to work from.